Good evening, everyone. Morning, whichever you're watching this in. I just wanted to share my experience with you all. I just came back from the experience of my life. As some of you all know, I've been bragging about it for the past, I don't know, week that I was fortunate enough to win the opportunity to go to the concert and meet Mr. Darrell Tank Baps. I was so shocked that I got a chance to go, and not to mention that I was going to actually be able to meet him was just like, oh. So yeah, I got a chance to meet him, and it was great. I was a little bit rushing to get there, so I accidentally left the second copy of Now or Never that I bought for him to freaking sign. But it's okay, I got him to sign my ticket, so it was all good. But okay, back to what I was saying. So I went to the venue. It was at the Murat Theater in Indianapolis, Indiana. I actually drove for 5 hours to get here. And this is Elena. She went with me.
Hello.
Hi, yeah. People. Hi.
It's Murat Theater.
Well, whatever. I ain't from her. But anyway, no, Murat, excuse me. So we got there, and I went up to the little window, and I said, "Hi, I'm Shayla Fields," and she was like, "Oh, Fields, okay. Just boom, let me see your ID. Sign right here." I was like, "Oh," I felt so exclusive, girl. I felt like I was just like the shit. So I was just like, "Oh, okay, whatever." So then we got our tickets, and we went up in there, and we got there, and we were like 8 rows back from the front row, and I was like, "Oh, I love him, and I love Tank," and so we were just really close. And I met the lady that actually does tanknews.com, Miss Laura, and she's really cool. So I was just like, "Oh, okay, that's fine." So we met her. Hey, you interrupted my video. I feel like the Scorpion Show. No, but so anyway, I met her, Miss Laura, and she's one of the coolest people that I've ever met in my life. So anyway, I met Miss Laura, and we were sitting a couple seats away from her, and we was really close to the stage. And then so we waiting. It's supposed to start at 8. It didn't start on time. It started 15 minutes late, because CP time. That's neither here nor there. I love my people though. Don't do it. So anyway, the show started, and I can't even remember the first song that he sang, because I was just like, "Oh, it's Tank! I love Tank! Oh my God, I love him so much!" He was just singing, girl. And when I tell you, he hit every note of every song, every ad lib on time, baby. You better know it. I was just like, okay, this dude sounds so much better in person. Not even he has a terrible studio voice. He sounds amazing studio voice, but he sounds that much better live. And he looks, I digress. But when he sang Please Don't Go, I think that was the second to last song, he did an amazing, excuse me, I'm belching. No, but he did an amazing job. Him just singing, I was just like, I know I'm saying that a lot, but y'all don't understand how in awe and how what was I saying? When he sung Please Don't Go, and he hit every note crisp, baby. Anyway, so then we got to then he got to I Can't Make You Love Me, and I was just like I couldn't even cry, because it was just I can't believe I'm here. I was still in shock, and I still am in shock. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning and be like, I met Tank, and Tank is a beautiful man. But so we went backstage, and we got backstage, and we turned right, and we had to wait for a little second, not even a minute, and we were standing there, we was just waiting, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm finna meet my favorite singer of all time. This is exciting. So we get there, and it's me, Elena, and another girl that won a contest because it was 2 winners. And then it was Miss Laura from tanknews.com. Go there, really good site. And then it was the lady that was with the other contest winner. And so we were waiting in the hallway. But so we were waiting, and then like we turned the corner and the dressing rooms are right there. And on the little white note with a black writing and Sharpie, it said Tank. And I'm like, oh my god, Tank resides there. So we get there or whatever, and we're just waiting in the hallway, and another girl that won a contest, she was like standing by the door like looking like, and so I walked by, you know, I'm going by the mirror making sure my hair look decent, you know what I'm saying? I can't just be looking like no anything if I'm gonna meet Tank. So so I go up to the I'm in the hallway, and like one of his security guards go back there, and it's like take like 2 minutes. Then he comes out, and he changed because in the concert he had on this red sweater with some very nice jeans with a belt. It was a V-neck sweater, and he also had on some like black Nikes or Jordans or whatever. I'm not really big on shoes, I don't care. But so when he came back out, he had on just, you know, some little gray and neon green Nikes and a black Nike jumpsuit. It was the kind that zips up right here. It was really cool. And we he came out, and I was just like, I was like this. I was like, oh my god, like, you're Tank, I love you. And he came out, and he's just like, he gave everybody hugs. He's like, how you doing? You know, his deep voice. I'm trying to do deep voice Tank. He's just like, hi, how you doing? I'm Tank. And of course he didn't say I'm Tank, but you know, you get it. And when he came out and he gave me a hug, he touched my back, and I almost melted right there because he touched my back, and I felt like he was feeling for my bra. I would have let him go. No, of course y'all would have too. Shoot, don't play. No, but so he did it, and he was like, okay, so you guys want to take pictures or anything? And I was like, sure. So I took a picture, you know, with my phone. I didn't have a digital camera. I'm lame, right? So, but he took a picture with my phone. I took a picture with him with my phone. Then everybody else was getting their pictures, and then we just struck up conversation. We were just talking about like birthdays and stuff. And one girl was just like, yeah, my birthday was May 3rd. Da, 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 da. He's like, oh, okay. How old is she? She's like 21. The other girl's like, I'm 29. And Miss Laura, you know. And then my cousin was like, I'm 25. And I was just like, I'm 20. And he was like, oh, well, sorry. Come on, let's take a shot. And clearly he came out. Everybody else had their stuff. And I was just like, damn. But it's cool, though, because that got a little extra attention from him, because he was like, oh, you poor baby, you just 20. It was cool, though. And then he was just so cool. Like, he was talking about how Capricorns are the best. And because he's born on January 1st, 1976. How do I know that? Because I am a Tank stan. Don't do it. Mikhail voice. No, but he actually was just saying, he was just being really goofy about it and just making jokes. And he asked me what my favorite song was on the album. And of course I was just like, you know, I can't pick a favorite. That's like picking a favorite with shoes. And I was just like, it depends on what mood I'm in, and I like, I Can't Make You Love Me, and I also like Amazing. Then the other girl was like, I like Can I? And he was like, oh, I see who the freak of the group is. And then he got all on the wall and just started like doing a little nasty dance and stuff. And, you know, I was like, oh, look at Tank. I don't know why I was surprised. Clearly, if you listen to his music, you know he a freak. But he was just like, oh, I know who the freak of the group is. And the girl was like, And when you said you sung Emergency, I was just like, I want you to do CPR, the emergency right here. I was just like, oh, that's funny. So he was just real cool. And I'm really, really, really glad that I was able to meet him. And I was talking shit to him low-key. he was just like, I was like, yeah, I seen that you play basketball, but that's cool. I think I could beat you. And he's like, so you think you just beat me or whatever. He's like, you a girl. I ain't gonna let girls beat me. You know how niggas are. But I was like, boy, please, I'll tear you up. I was like, it don't matter to me. He's like, yeah, this one girl said that. I was like, the difference between her and me, that's her and I'm me. And then he was just like, man, whatever, we gonna see. And I told him I go to SEMO and stuff, and I was just talking to him, and it was really cool. And he was like, yeah, you can't beat me singing, motherfucker. I was like, you're right. So anyway, like I was saying, but yeah, I challenged him, and after we got done meeting him and stuff, he was so cool, and it was just that. And but for this one picture, I was gonna be in back of him, you know, smiling, my little head popped out, but he gonna reach his little arm back like that to get me because I was in back of him. I was like, oh, don't do that. Please do not do that. So I got by him or whatever, and he was like facing like this way, and so I turned my little booty on him, you know what I'm saying? Let him know, hey, it's something back there, you know. No, I'm just kidding. No, I really did that though. But don't judge me. I feel you judging me. Clearly, you would have done the same thing. Eric Benet was performing by that time, and it was just like, oh, you want to go see Eric Benet? And me and Elena was like, he cool and all, but we just want to see Tank. And low key, I thought it was Maxwell anyway. So we left, and as we were walking out, like Tank came because he was in a van, and they like slowed down and beeped the horn, and I was like, boy, don't do it. Tank, don't do it. Tank's so fine, y'all. I'm gonna put some pictures up at the end so y'all can see, but I had an amazing time, and I just thank God for me being able to come this weekend and spend some time with my cousins that I haven't seen in a while, and you know, just have an amazing time. I had a really rough year, and Tank made it all better. So thank you guys for watching, if you're still watching. Thank you, Tank, for being you. Thank you, Miss Laura from tanknews.com. Cause that's a real, hey, she real though. Like, it shocked me that I found out that she was white. I'm like, what? And she is real. She all tatted up and had some big hoop earrings on, had little curls. I was like, she real. So shout out to her. Shout out to Elena for coming with me. Get him, girl. She had on the little Hoochie Mama dress too. Ooh. Look at it.
In my defense, I'm a really good girl, and don't believe anything that Shay says about my dress. Bye-bye.
You see how small it is.
Stop it. No, you don't.
It's cool. I'm the queen of wearing skimpy stuff, but it's okay as long as you conduct yourself as a lady. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I love y'all. I love Tank. I love my family. I just love everybody.